Hello everyone and welcome back to this drama and acting channel. I know that it's been a while since I've posted because I've had some construction going on at home which made it completely impossible to do any filming. So I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed during this time that I've been unable to post. But hopefully I should be getting at least 2 or 3 videos up a week for the upcoming weeks, especially at this time I'm now working from home because of the virus, which I'm sure a lot of people are doing the same. And for that reason, I would like to make sure that everybody has access to different acting exercises and things like that that you can do at home if you're unable to get to your acting classes at the moment because of the virus, which I'm sure most people are. So I'd like to be able to provide that support, and I'll be doing different videos all about movement and acting techniques and speech techniques and different things like that, characterization as well. So if you'd like to see those future videos, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you know when new videos are uploaded. This video will be all about how to properly warm up as an actor and the 5 aspects of a warm-up that I personally feel are very important when you're acting. So the first is the physical warm-up. So for this, I mean to actually warm up your body physically so that when you start acting and moving about the stage or at home, you will be loosened up and you should have gotten rid of some of the physical tension from doing that. So whatever physical warm-up suits you, that's the best thing to do. Obviously, I'm not a physician or a healthcare provider, so things like doing stretching will be individual to you, and you should probably consult with somebody about what would be a good routine for you, particularly if you've had any history of injuries or anything like that, just to make sure that the warm-up that you're doing is correct for you. The things that I would make sure always to do for myself would be to make sure that my neck is warmed up and that I have done some general stretches and some mobility exercises just so that I'm loose and ready to do some acting, because apart from acting I also spend a lot of time sitting down doing desk work, so it's important to make sure that I'm loosened up and ready for the performance. The second aspect of your warm-up that you would want to consider is relaxation. So I've actually done a whole video on relaxation before already, which has a few different exercises. If you'd like to check that out, I'll have it linked for you down below. So tension can creep into your body or your mind, and in any case it's absolutely detrimental to your performance because being physically tense can actually cause you injury. For example, if you were to do a stage fall and you're tensed up, you will actually likely really hurt yourself. As well, if you have any tension in your chest or your throat, it can really affect your voice and actually cause damage to your voice. And then mentally, if you are tense, it will be difficult for you to perform properly. So getting rid of that tension is really important. So every time you're warming up, either for rehearsals or for a performance, it's important to include a relaxation exercise. And the relaxation exercise can either be of the form where you physically relax and contract each of your muscles and going through each of your muscles and actually tensing up and then relaxing, or they can be visualization exercises where you imagine different surroundings, and usually you'll do that with a guided exercise. So some of those, again, as I mentioned, are in the video on relaxation. But you also might want to use some other relaxation exercises that you could find in apps like Calm or Headspace, as those will do the same sort of job of calming your mind. And at this time, I think it's a good idea for everybody to be practicing daily relaxation because it's a very anxious time for a lot of people. And I think it would definitely be helpful for everyone, not just actors. The next aspect of the warm-up process should be some sort of vocal warm-up. Usually that will include a breathing exercise, because for actors, having capacity and control over your breath is vital for being able to speak clearly, consistently, and be able to speak for a long time. So having good lung capacity and control is very important. So different exercises you could do would be things like breathing in for a couple of breaths and then trying to either say the alphabet or something like that and see how far you get. And then over time, you'll be able to improve your capacity and how long you're able to do these exercises for. So if you want to see a whole video about different breathing exercises, let me know and I will do that for you, because I think they're very beneficial for actors, particularly people who are not used to acting on a stage without microphones, because not a lot of people have that ability to carry their voice through an entire audience, and it's a very important skill for actors to have. Apart from the breathing exercise, you want to also include some sort of articulation exercises just to warm up your speech and make sure that you're speaking clearly. If you have any speech issues, it's good to include ones that are specifically going to benefit you, but also some general ones just to make sure that your speech is ready for the performance or for rehearsals. The next thing you want to include is some sort of exercise for concentration. So once you've warmed up your body, warmed up your vocal cords and your speech, as well as getting rid of any tension, you want to then be able to focus on your work as an actor. So for that, you need to be concentrated. And again, I've done a video about concentration before, as it's part of Stanislavski's system, and that's what a lot of the previous videos I've done are all about. So if you would like to see that, I will have that one linked down below, because that has a couple of different exercises for remaining concentrated while you're on stage. But there are plenty of other concentration exercises that you can find on stage. Even practicing meditation before you begin would also be a good way to go, because that would really focus your attention on your work as an actor and on your character. So doing a guided meditation to start things off and get into the flow of meditation, and then being able to lead yourself in the meditation to connect to your character before you begin your rehearsal or performance. And the last aspect of your warm-up that you would want to consider including would be some sort of imagination exercise. I've done a video about improvisation and things like that before. Again, I'll have that linked for you down below, but starting off your process of rehearsal with some sort of improvisation would be a good way to start the creative juices flowing and get you ready for more work on your character. So doing some sort of improvisation that is either focused directly on your character or the play that you're doing, or something more general, either way, that will be a great way to get yourself ready for work. And that's something that I always like to have at the beginning of any rehearsal, because it does definitely get you into the mindset of creative work and being able to connect to a character if it is specifically for a given role. So that is it for this video. I hope it was helpful, and if you have any other aspects of a warm-up that you think I've left out, let me know in the comments below, because I would love to hear them. This is obviously just a suggestion, whatever warm-up works for you is great. But these are the things that I like to include and I think are very helpful to include. So hopefully you agree. As I mentioned, there will be more videos in the future weeks because I have more time on my hands and I no longer have construction going on. So you'll be happy to know there will be more videos coming. So if you would like to see more, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.